Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great today. So I just saw that Apple has announced they're going to be launching 2 new emojis. Guess what emojis they're going to be launching? They're going to be launching the emoji of a pregnant man and a pregnant person. And when they say person, they mean a genderless person, someone who is neither male nor female. So they're going to be launching that and that of a man, and both of them are going to be pregnant. And you wonder why they're doing this. It's because, like I've always said in most of my videos, they have launched a massive psychological warfare on our intelligence, on our sensibilities. They want to destroy every single traditional belief system that we've had all these years, and that's what they're doing. And that's why I launched all these videos that you see me launching on YouTube. I think I have up to part 5 of them, and I've started releasing them already. Hollywood blood rituals and the satanic 10 commandments. You need to go see those videos. They will tell you exactly where this is coming from, the roots of all this, not just some casual reference, but the deep roots of where this is coming from. I have explained all of that in those videos, so you need to see them. These guys want us to believe that a man can be pregnant, something that no traditional belief, no common sense can ever agree with. You can see today, like I've said in most of my videos, that we are getting to that point where the energy level of our world is shifting towards, it's tilting towards what you have in the pit of hell. Because for hell to reign on earth, the energy level of earth has got to become like that of hell. And you know that the Antichrist cannot rule our world if they have not altered the energy level in our world. And all this madness, all this craziness is basically how they want to achieve that. Now, let me explain to you something. For those of you who may not know about this, you need to go to a website called Emojipedia. Emojipedia is for emojis what Wikipedia is for information. Now, sometime around September or so of 2021, Emojipedia had originally announced that they were now creating emojis for pregnant man and pregnant person. And guess what? A few short months after, it's Apple who is now going to launch it and bring it to the mainstream. So before the end of this year, in fact, a few months from now, Apple has announced that these emojis of a pregnant man and a pregnant person will be on all Apple devices worldwide as soon as you update to Apple iOS 15.4 beta. That's going to happen just a few months from now on all Apple devices. Sadly, I don't even have any Android. I have only Apple systems. But of course, nobody's going to force me to accept the lie of the devil. God made them male and female. He created them male and female. And all of them came with their individual distinct features. And you cannot expect a man to have the features of a woman or a woman to have the features of a man. All of this is just the devil being angry with the work that God did in the creation of man. He's just not happy because he's not able to do what God has done. And our Father who created man, when he finished, he said, it was good. And everything he has made has always been good. And the devil cannot change it, no matter how mad he gets. But the problem is that he is succeeding in bending minds. He's succeeding in insulting our intelligence and getting people who once believed the truth to now begin to believe a lie. I told you, before the Antichrist can ever rule in this world, they have to alter the energy level in our world. And the best way to alter the energy level of our world is by making sure that everything that is true becomes a lie. Everything that is positive becomes negative. Everything that is standing up is going to be turned upside down. That's exactly what they are doing. If not, tell me what sense does it make to come and prove to us or tell us that a man can be pregnant, just like what Lil Nas X, this guy that is so gender confused that doesn't even know what he is, what he was doing the other time, and he was posting pictures of some baby bump. And this is a guy, his father and mother gave birth to him and he was born a boy. And he's so messed up right now. He's posting baby bump. And then it turned out that what he was doing was he was basically depicting the birth of a new album. But of course, many people believed him when he was posting baby bump. And I'm thinking to myself, how could anyone have believed this boy that he was pregnant? You are a man. You've got male organs. Your body is not created or built to carry baby inside of you. You cannot be pregnant. You are a man. You don't have a womb. This is common sense. You don't even have to be a Christian or a scientist or anything. You only have to be a human being to believe this. But because they don't want all of us to become humans anymore, they're telling us lies that are not even believable to animals. I remember when I shot my first movie in the United States of America. My DP, my cameraman, was a male man who married his wife, had 2 children with his wife. He impregnated her. And all of a sudden he said he was hearing a voice calling him Michelle, Michelle, Michelle. Just like that, he decided to become a woman. And this guy went through this whole sex change thing that was so terribly celebrated by the LGBT community and the trans community in America. It was trending all over the place. And when he was done, they were able, with the help of these hormonal drugs, they were able to turn him into a full-blown woman, almost like a woman, looking like a woman. He had big breasts. He had long hair. They took away the ability of his face to make mustache and beards and all these things. And this guy now suddenly became a woman-looking man. Just like that. You can imagine that. You know, he became a woman-looking man. So this guy eventually wanted all of us to begin to call him a she. And we were battling with this while we were shooting this movie. A she. The only way you could tell that this was not a woman was his voice. And in my place in Africa, we have this thing that the muscles you have in the back of your leg, your feet, we call it yam. So when you see that yam, you can always tell who a man is and who a woman is. So when you see his own, he's still standing there, or he was still standing there at the time of making that movie. And that was how that guy left his marriage, became the so-called woman. And he took his own to another level because he actually chopped off his male organ because he wanted to achieve that womanhood by force. And eventually, it didn't go down well. May his soul rest in peace. He eventually died a few years after that. This is the kind of satanic infusion that these guys are pushing and shoving down our throats every day. If this was not trending in the media, if the globalists were not intent on changing everything we know to be true and turning them into lies, this man would probably not have had the thing he called voice, which was the voice of the devil telling him that he was a woman. The God who made you a man knows that you are better off as a man. If you're made a woman, you are better off as a woman. A man cannot be pregnant. There was another one that was trending at some point. They claimed that it was a man who got pregnant. It's a lie. I witnessed the process of this one. This was a girl who suddenly felt that he was a boy, that she was a boy. And also, the same thing like my DP went through sex changes and suddenly started looking like a pure man, like a real man. The haircut, the muscles, everything came up. Just like if you saw this girl walking on the street, you would say this is a full-blown man. Even the breasts, they sucked everything in. They have all the science and the technology to do all of this. But then the reproductive organs, they couldn't do much about it. Because even if they affected it on the outside, the internal one will still be there. God did something that the devil would never change, but he doesn't know that he can't change it. Guess what? Even after looking like a full-blown man, he still went ahead and got pregnant. And now the media started promoting this, that a man has gotten pregnant. So a man by what? By what makes this person a man? Because you label this person a man, I must accept this person to be a man. You must be crazy. No, somebody cannot be a man by label. You become a man by implication of being a man. I'm a full-blown man, and I don't want to be a woman. I'm okay being a man. What nonsense. But you know, we can get angry all we want. We can scream all we want. But at the end of the day, the battle is on. It's up to you to take a stand. We have to be very careful what our children are seeing, because they've corrupted all of the media. The animation videos, this thing you see Apple launching right now, Android phones are going to launch it. Television shows, TV shows are already telling you this. If you go check the animation videos your kids are watching, you will see countless themes pointing to this same thing. They want to psychologically manipulate our children into becoming desensitized to all these sensitive issues. That's why we gotta sit up. We have to sit up. Even you yourself as a person. When this comes, you know, our people, we play with everything, we joke with everything. When this thing comes, don't share it. Don't even use it for a joke. Leave them with their stupid pregnant man theory. Let them continue to insult themselves and thinking that they are insulting nature, insulting God, and insulting the rest of us who are intelligent enough to know that you don't even have to be anything to know that a man cannot get pregnant. But they want you to keep believing it. You think it's a joke. You look at it and say, oh, come on, these guys are just joking. It's not a joke. You will think even the most intelligent persons on earth will wake up one day and start seeing themselves believing these things, that is actually true. And the moment we start believing them and start accepting them, that's when the battle is won in favor of them. Pregnant man and pregnant person. No, a man cannot be pregnant. A woman only can be pregnant. God bless you.